Morning, boys and berries. It's almost 9 o'clock, and I'm going on a little early. I did a different approach this time. I didn't pre-schedule. I just went live for Tuesday, Good News Day. Ta-da, ta-da, dun, dun, dun. Oh, I got one of those, don't I? I don't know. So today I was browsing around on the internet, looking at some neighborhood things, and some people are on one of those platforms, and they're complaining about all the weeds in the park. And I was thinking, there are a lot of weeds in the park, and the city should take care of that because of our tax dollars. And I started getting all involved in it. And then another guy says he just adopted the park and he's going to go clean it up with his own tools. So I think that is cool. And you don't see enough good news these days. That's why I created this thing right here. Tuesday, Good News Day, because it's Tuesday, right? To the best of my knowledge, it's Tuesday. So I had a good weekend, had a lot of fun. We went to a couple of art fairs. Those are always fun to go to and see all the creative makers, they call them now. They used to call them creatives. Now they're called makers, artists. And I've been told I'm a little bit of an artist. I made this little box right here. See this little, it holds a silver dollar. And for those that aren't in the magic community, this is a little box that magicians use to carry their coins in. I made a couple of them. And what's kind of cool about it is I made them out of a branch that was in the backyard. I made those myself, so I guess I'm a creative maker. So that's what I want to talk about a little bit today, is some of the good news that's happening in this world, because God, you see it all the time. You hear about people getting in accidents or killed or drowned or shootings or abuse or all that stuff. You see all that stuff, and because it's, dramatization, that's what the media wants to put in front of us. But there's not so much good stuff. And so I thought I'd highlight that a little bit. So if you got some good news you want to share it. Share it in this post. Share it on social media. What good happened this weekend? We've been doing some barbecuing. So we bought a barbecue, and we actually made tacos on the barbecue. It was pretty good because the tortillas, it crisped them up a little bit. We had one of those little grill plates things, and it was good. Who do we got here? We've got my friend Frank. Where is he? There he is, Frank. Dun, dun, dun. Heavy subject this morning. Heavy subject, good news. It shouldn't be a heavy subject. It should be you see all the obituaries, but what about all the births? It's point of view. But like I said, you've got a bunch of people driving down the road, and if some old lady is getting helped across the street by a Boy Scout, you don't see many gawkers. But you see somebody get ran over by a bike or something, and everybody stops to look. And that's just human nature. But I think it would be good to highlight more good news and wonderful things. In fact, I had this project that I worked on quite a few years ago with my friend Trisha. We were doing this thing called Peace in the Cities. And I had this idea I came up with in a program that I attended, and it was called the Peace Police. And it was focused on rewarding people for doing good things as opposed to punishing them for doing bad. Now, granted, that's going to still be out there because people do bad things and they need to be reprimanded or put in their place. But what if you started rewarding people? And I got a sidebar from this that kind of leads into the art community, which is interesting. But the idea is when someone does something nice to someone, opens a door, lets them get in front of line, or just being nice, saying please, saying thank you, doing kind things, they should be rewarded. So this idea that I had put together was to have a bunch of peace officers patrolling the streets looking for people doing good things. And then what they do is they write up a citation for them if they did something good, and they would reward them for what they did good. And you could even get corporate involved with this, like the big corporations here in Minneapolis, the Best Buy and the Targets and the Medtronic could sponsor it. And some of these coffee shops, Caribou and Starbucks and stuff, and they could give these gift cards away. So if you get caught helping someone cross the street, or you see a blind person that's having a hard time navigating and you went and helped them, if the peace police saw you, they would write up a citation and give it to you, and it's a $20 gift card to Target. Now, that wouldn't require any funding from the organization because Target would donate these gift cards or discount coupons, kind of like the old Happening book. You remember that? You buy one, get one, the old BOGO thing. So that's something that I think that I actually implemented it. I did it at a church once, and we did it at this Peace in the Cities concert that Trisha and I did. It was magic, music, and mime with Trisha and myself and Michael Rudolph. God bless his soul. He's passed since, but he was a wonderful mime. Some people think mimes are crazy, but Michael Rudolph did amazing work with his stuff. So, the good news, that's what this is about. I'm going to pop it back up there again because I can. Dun, dun, dun. Tuesday, Good News Day. What if it was just started out with 52 weeks in a year, and every Tuesday you went out and did something good? Just take a walk and go pick up some trash and put it in the garbage. Get it off the streets. I do that on occasion. I don't do it a lot. I probably should do it more. But when something's, near a garbage can, pick it up, throw it in there. Some people do the opposite. They don't care, which is weird. It's a different mentality, if you will. So today's Tuesday, Good News Day. I just wanted to do this real quick. I'm not going to take a bunch of your time. But while I'm here, I'm going to give a shout out to some of my supporting sponsors. And one of them is my friend Bo Young with Better Appreciation. You see him and I on Thursdays talking about leveraging a piece of software that we use that sends out greeting cards and gifts. And he's got a website called betterappreciation.com. And then there's my friends over at Popped Corn. They provide popcorn gift tins and things like that for special events and corporate events and sporting events. Also have a retail store. There's one in Minnetonka, and there's another one over in Dinkytown. So their website is poppedcorn.com. So I went over there and bought a big bag of this sea salt caramel popcorn, and God, I think I ate it in a couple of days. It was terrible. I mean, it was good. It tasted really good, but a little addicting. I kept on chewing on it. Got a little crazy. Then there's my friend, longtime friend, Mary Jo Greenman with Las Vegas Tonight. Also, for those that don't know, Las Vegas Tonight Inc., that's Las Vegas Tonight, inc.com. They, in addition to providing these blackjack and poker games, and they do this as a fundraiser or just entertainment purposes. It's not real gambling. It's with fake Monopoly money or whatever. Fake money. She also does carnival games. She also does carnival games and those dunk tanks and things like that. The ring toss and inflatables, those inflatable bouncy things. I think they even have those inflatable movie screens. So if you want to have a neighborhood party, a get together, get the neighbors together and watch movies, play them in your backyard. That's a fun thing. And you can rent that stuff from Las Vegas Tonight, Inc.com. Popped Corn and Better Appreciation. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And this is something that I do, the Synergy Showcase, and I promote these people. I promote these people on various social media platforms, and then they come to my Event Planner Expo in March and exhibit in that. And we invite event planners to come and find all the resources like catering, balloon decorating, staging, lighting, limousine services, porta potties, bleachers, fencing, power generators, all that stuff, ice cream, catering, anything you might need for a special event. So that's all I've got for now. Speaking of special events like that, we are putting together a cruise on the St. Croix River, and it's going to be sponsored and supported and promoted. Now, this isn't confirmed, but tomorrow we're having a meeting, and it's probably going to happen. So stay tuned. But it's myself, Magic Brad, right here, Magic Brad, me, and the Synergy Collaborative, and then, of course, AGC. Here's AGC. Can you see that? AGC. That's I forgot what it stands for. Accelerated. Accelerated Global Connections. And my friend Dan Jarvis over at the Afton Inn and Cruises over there in Afton, Minnesota, and Hudson, Wisconsin. So that's my story, Morning Glory. Been on here for 11 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm going to sign this one off. Peace, love, and happiness. This is Magic Brad. Be well, be good, be safe, enjoy, and be nice. Spread some good news on Tuesday. Good News Day. Take care. Bye. See ya.